Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the preacher. Okay. Just headed to work. hmm On Dr. Leisha, the preacher time. Okay. I'm on my time, y'all. But I do appreciate you all that watch my channel, each and every soul. I appreciate it. I really do. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful day. It's not my free food day, you know. We're all, because it serves an entire county. So I tell everyone I know about it, you know. So all my neighbors and, just people I meet out in the street, hey, go get your free food. Because I want the business to continue. I love the thrift store. They get really good donations. And you know, I buy a lot of stuff from there. And I like to go on 50% off day. And I believe tomorrow is 50% off day too. So I've been waiting for about 3 weeks for a set of bar stools to be 50% off. Here's a school bus. I think I need to stop. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow they'll be there. Today, Friday, yeah. Hopefully tomorrow those bar stools will be there. I'm gonna be like right at the door when they open. You know what I mean? In line because I know what I want already. There's another item I want, but I don't know if my budget will allow it. So I may have to wait next time for that. I mean, I work, but I don't have, like medical insurance and stuff like that. It's not that kind of job. But it's the kind of job that allow me to pay my bills and manage myself, you know, on my good days, my bad days. And my bad days, you know, is managing depression. And I've been doing well. I do well. Thank the Lord. I don't have any medical issues. I don't have, like for my age, 54, I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I don't have any of that because the free food I get is pretty healthy food. You know, and then I supplement that stuff with, like Dollar Tree stuff, just pick up stuff, just to keep it going, keep it moving. And, but I've always been a lean person because I've always been athletic and creative, dancing, cheerleading, gymnastics, all that kind of stuff. And I raised my children to be that way too. So there's a lot of construction on the road today. Hmm. I'm gonna have to go my alternative routes. I try not to go the same way, every day. Gotta switch it up sometimes. So, yeah, so, I am basically a daily labor worker. With this particular assignment, you have to sign up by the week. You have to sign up by the week. And, it's the kind of job that a senior can do. It's the kind of job that a little old lady can do, And I can dress up, dress the way I want, it's casual dress. But I'm able to maintain myself, and that's what's important until I'm ready within the next year. I'm going to give myself another year. Practicing being independent. I've never had to be independent before. I've always been a part of a family. And then while I was in college, I got married. And then I was married ever since. So I served 32 years as a, married wife and mother. Mostly stayed at home. So that's why I'm poor. I'm poor because I chose to be a stay-at-home wife and mother and allow the husband to be the provider. So my divorce didn't allow enough benefits for me to, be independent that way. So I have to supplement my divorce with learning to be independent at all. Learning to be independent at like in your 50s for the first time in your life is devastating. It is devastating. I feel like I was thrown into the deep end of the pool with no lessons, no swim lessons. That's what it felt like. And then I had a bunch of weights on my ankles. Yeah. That's what it felt like. But I'm coming up. I'm coming up. And I know I look bad. I know I do. I know I look bad. And so, there was this one comment I got on one of my food videos. You know how I get free food, And I'm not ashamed of it. I believe everyone should be able to eat free, whether you're homeless or a billionaire, trillionaire. At any point in your life, in between, you should be able to drink some water, grab an apple off a tree somewhere, and live. That should be a natural birthright on earth. That's like a natural contract between Most High and when he blew his breath into some dirt and mist, some dust and mist of water. And so when you mix all that up, his breath, dirt and water basically, we are living souls according to that contract. Right there. Nothing else. It has nothing to do with what Adam said. That leave, cleave, and wife stuff. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with Cain's lineage of, having multiple wives. It has nothing to do with that. Although all of that happened, it all happened. But to be able to drink some water and eat some food from many trees. That's been a right from creation, the making, the beginning. There was only one tree from the beginning that we could not eat from. Only one. All the other many trees we could freely eat. We were not told we couldn't eat from the tree of life, but we were without sin at that time. And it just wasn't necessary. It wasn't activated, if you will. So, anyway, guys, I just like to talk, and I probably need to practice talking up. You know, I remember one time I was shooting a commercial for General Motors. It was a General Motors commercial. I was in one of their first black commercials. It's one of those professional grade engineering commercial things, you know. And so we were in a car, kind of like how we are now, you and I, in this car. And the guy was recording my voice because I have a soft voice, you know. This kind of gives me that feeling. But yeah, we should all be able to eat free and drink water on this earth. Now, those of us who want to, you know, take some fruits and vegetables and, you know, different things and whip it up and, you know, sell it to other people, do it. No one's mad at you about it. But as far as natural existence, we all have the right to that. If I want to take some oil and water and some mints and things and, you know, put Dr. Alicia the preacher on it, you know, mix it up my little way, pray over it, you know, and sell it. And if someone wants to purchase it, there is no harm in that. And there's a whole system created to monitor and tax it and do whatever they want to do with it. So there's like two levels of existence, and they're constantly competing with one another. There's nature, and then there's merchants, vendors, you know, customers, and, you know, the workforce, workplace. So either we're going to exist naturally on Earth, or we're going to be corporate. But why can't we have both? Why can't we have both? Why do natural people why are natural people labeled punks, homeless? Why? And why are corporate people, the workforce people, called successful? You know, worthy of acknowledgement, worthy to eat. Will that work? And I still have the right to eat free and be able to purchase some stuff if I want to. You know, I'm working to exist as an independent woman after I had been married as a stay-at-home wife and mom for 32 years. I'm learning new skills to live and exist on this earth as an independent woman. And the transition does look slippery and trickery like it do. It's like she worked. You know, she started a church in her basement. She, you know, got on some weave and glasses and fancy looking earrings and they're not no $1 billion diamonds, but they the best that City Trends offer. Okay. I'm a hood preacher, y'all. Okay, I'm a hood preacher. Don't forget that. So let me back to my message. So I'm being judged. I was judged on my way down, and I'm judged on my way back up. And I'm okay with it because, like I said, I am from the hood, okay? At the end of the day, I spent most of my high school years hitting the flow. I had to hit the flow to dodge bullets. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, a huge inner city. And so my high school had metal detectors. I had to hit the flow, you know, whether in the building or in the parking lot. If you don't want to get shot, you better get down. Drop low, get low. If you don't want to be shot, hit the flow, get low. When the bullets fly, you better get low. You better get low. Stay low. That's the best way to go. Now, if you're suited up and booted up, and you're ready for war, if you have the right gear and equipment and things in your arms, well, then you can rise up too. And you can fly just as high as those bullets and you can take some people down. But if you're not in that position, and you ain't right, you better stay out the way of spiritual warfare. Stay out of the way of spiritual warfare if you're not ready for it. If you can't eat free, you're not military. If you don't know how to store some food away for hard times, who can you really fight? If you don't know that you deserve water, some fruit and vegetables that grow out of the ground, then you need to eat some bugs. Be ready to eat some bugs. Catch some frogs, some fish. Basically, you forcing yourself to become a merchant. Now, I'm just talking, y'all. Thinking out loud. Just talking, thinking out loud. as I'm riding to work, looking my best on Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna have some friends meet me today. Some friends meet me today um, at the food pantry at the thrift store. So I'm so excited. It's not my day to get food, so don't worry about those who think that I'm double dipping in 1 week. I'm not double dipping in 1 week. I'm showing some new friends where they can get their food too. You know, working people, working people need free food too. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. And there's nothing wrong with anybody getting a meal. Even homeless people are handed, you know, food. Homeless people. I have given homeless people meals, whole meals, hot meals. I bought something for me, and you how you can get buy one get one free. So I buy it for me, and then the free I give it to someone homeless. We all look out for each other. Whether we on the bottom or at the top. You know. So love you guys.